Guys, it's 12:30. Yeah, so I decided to pack some gear together, do a couple of overnights at the other campsites, get them sorted out. It was a bit of a mad rush getting home yesterday, and I'm somewhere along the route I lost a bottle of tonic water. So I'm retracing my route. Hopefully I'll find it. But yeah, packed a load of stuff together. So I'm just at the sort of halfway point. I mean, yesterday was like big black heavy clouds and everything else. This morning was the same, big clouds. And I thought, you can't wait for it, just get out and do it, yeah? So that's what I did. Just packed all my gear, got some stuff ready for going into town tomorrow. So I'll do a couple of overnighters in the new camp, get it all sorted out. I brought a load of stuff, but some of it I'm going to leave behind because obviously I don't need it in the base camp. So we'll work, and I'll start working from there. So yeah, I'll hopefully have before September 2, 3, hopefully 4 camps ready to move around in during winter. And see how it goes from there. It's a good exercise, I suppose. Keeps you sane. Anyway, I'm just having this. It turned out to be, apart from a lovely breeze, it's another hot, blinding day already. I've only been walking for about an hour, and already I'm sweating like oh god damn. But yeah. But if I find this tonic water, I'll be happy. But I brought some beers. As I say, I brought a load of stuff today, so on the trip back, it probably won't be so heavy. And I might forage around some of those apple trees I saw as well. So, anyway, if I find anything interesting on the way, which probably not, there's nothing really much happening on this regular route, I'll be sure to post it or add it all up for the day's video. Anyway, take care, guys. Alright guys, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been retracing my footsteps, going back down the old paths and everything else that I took yesterday, and I found my bottle of tonic. Yes, and it was at the first place I stopped. Should have guessed, really. It was a bit of a hassle trying to get into the small section around the back here. This is the place I used to camp before, but unfortunately the bricks that were there before, unfortunately, the logs there have all rotted away. So I'm gonna have to find another way to build a bridge or something else like that, so I can get over to that nice little spot. Anyway, found my tonic water, I'm happy. I'm going to get off to the campsite now and start building. Catch you later. Right, I'm back at, well, I hope to be base camp 2, industrial site. Seems to be falling into disrepair very, very quickly. I don't know, is it because the kids are just trashing it or anything? Let's go and take a look inside this bit part here. Dust and cement everywhere. What's this? What's this? Another safe. Yes. Another safe. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Not very bright. torch is useless. Yeah, coils. Yeah, for an aircon. Those coils could come in useful. Some crates. A couple of crates. A nice big drum out here. That could be useful as well. See what I can salvage of this thing here to make one of those rooms. I'm going to go back that way, down the back end. More habitable. This is one way in. Yeah. Let's just check out the back end there here. Blackberries anyway. Blackberries and nettles, they always seem to go hand in hand. Could be a fox, something rummaging around over there. Oh, something more in the trees. Could be a pigeon. Yes. Let's go in the back end here. Right. Going up. Glass everywhere. The kids just smashed everything, didn't they? Oops, lazy. Should pick a room. This one here. Oops. More. Yeah. That's the most suitable room there. To clear out all the glass. Yeah. Right. What to do first? I'm very pissed off. On the way here, my backpack got caught up in some overhanging tree, and I lost the top of my tripod, camera attachment. I know where it is. Just means I have to do another long walk on the way back to go and get it. Anyway, here's the views. And let's just go out onto the, I call it the veranda. So, it's still part of a roof anyway. Again, all this burnt material everywhere. See the boundary line where they had fence and everything else. So I'm going to see what material I can scavenge up and get rid of some of that glass somehow. God, I wish there was a broom handy. Yeah. If only there was a broom. So there's plenty of bits and pieces I could makeshift one. I don't know. Is this solid still? Yeah, still solid. Oh, something going on in those bushes. I think it's got to be a fox. Is it a fox? Someone rummaging around? Oh, it's a deer. Oh my gosh, there's a deer. Don't know if you can see him. Oh, he also looks a bit injured. That's a shame. Oh dear. Right, okay, no more procrastinating, let's get on with it. Got a few hours of daylight, got to clear all that glass out. Get yourself ready. I'm wondering if it will be safe enough to put a fire in there as well. That's what I'm concerned about. But it'll probably smoke the whole place out, so. But it's not cold, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's get on with it. This is going to be a sort of like semi-permanent camp for a short while. Yeah, I don't like the idea of putting something up in here. This one here might be. Oh no, there's another open window over there. Yeah, I think that's the most enclosed space for a winter thing. So yeah, just got to find some way to clear all that glass out. There's plenty of roof tilings I could use. I wish I brought my bloody headlamp now, head torch. Oh dear. All right, okay, I'll catch you later, guys. See you soon. All right, just exploring the woodlands around the derelict buildings, and some nice, lovely little bits here. Although this bit, there's a lot of pine trees, which means it's very, very combustible around here. Wouldn't recommend open fire, but I thought this was someone's structure who was trying to make their own bushcraft camp, but it's they're all metal. But I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, why not? I mean, the framework's there already. It's cut right into the tree. It's a long time. But yeah, you could make a makeshift. Clear all the areas off here, roof it up, wall it up. I mean, there's plenty of debris around, and there's some taller ones there. Yeah, you could make yourself a decent little shelter here, wouldn't you? You know, the pathway's over there. You know, so but there's enough debris around here to hide this. Keep out of everyone's way, you could say. But having said that, lots of other people, by the looks of it, have come through here. You can see evidence of all the rubbish and plastic. Well, that could be just. But look, you can see this. Looks like there's a pathway here. Let's just go and follow it. Oh dear. And again, maybe people don't always come through here. There's spider webs everywhere. Look. It's certainly a nice bit of woodland. Oh yeah, it's loads of crates. Well, that in itself is nothing really. It's the bottles and everything else people are leaving behind. Right, what is this area? I know the landfill site's just over there. Actually, might not people coming through here. Oh, I can see a fence line over there. Oh dear. Get rid of some of these twigs. Oh, there's a hole in the fence. So I wonder where this. Oh, that's the border post, I think. So some. Right. Clear my face. Spider webs everywhere. Right, let's just have a look. Let's see where. What is this? Again, it's a tipping. Right, there's either a water. No, it looks like a pathway. Well, I wouldn't have chosen that as a pathway. Yeah. Some sort of fence line up the top there. See where this takes me. What have I got here? Another fence line. I think I know. Yeah, someone's house. Houses are around the back here. So this is either common land or part of the what do I call it? The Fuller's Earth land that's probably going to be sold off. Right. Yeah, that's the landfill site around that area there. Yeah, and I think all the trucks and everything else go through there. So this is pretty much a dead end, this section here. It's a nice little section though. Yeah, it's relatively flat. And, okay. apart from the house over there. And again, if you were to pitch a tent here or something, they wouldn't necessarily notice you. Yeah. So, alright. This is nice. And it's surprisingly quiet, you know. As much as I like my little shack, it's that constant drone of the M25. It is kind of annoying. Oops. There's quite a steep slope here. Okay, I can hear the odd plane, the odd truck going past. I may have to screen down this. There we go. Well, even this bit here. All of this is all flat against the fence line here. Yeah. See, all of this bit here, you can make a nice camp here. Nobody will see you. Certainly plenty of material. So again, there's all these fence lines, and I don't know if they divided them up into sublots or something else like that to sell off. But yeah, so it is a well-worn path. Obviously, the fence has been broken into. Go follow this section here, because that sounds like people been through here. If they have, it's been a long time ago. But this is all very good as well. Yeah. Ideal place. Ideal, absolutely ideal for bushcrafting in this area. You see, this is what I don't understand. You get two fences with about see, there's one post here, one fence, and there's the other fence. And there's only about 6 foot between, and that winds off a bit over there. Oh yeah, as I was saying, you blank out the sound of the M25 and everything else, but what you do get here is a very silent drone from, I think it's the main road right at the top there, and also you get virtual silence around here. Yeah, just quiet. I'll just wrap the rope around this. Interesting. A hole in the tree there, something's been digging through. It's funny how, you know, you get random stuff just sort of like pops up. Yeah, I wouldn't like to have an open fire with all this pine around. You'd have to clear a serious break and make sure no sparks get anywhere. Well, that's been chewed up. Could be deer, badger. Yeah, this could do for an emergency shelter. This is the framework's there. You just either have to tarp it all up, put some walls in. Again, debrising it all up. There's plenty of debris. No dead trees around you. Ooh, that might be a project. Anyway, let's go and have a quick rummage around again. Take a look and see what I might scavenge. I just noticed the little room I've got. It's about the most securest, driest part of that building that hasn't collapsed yet. Apart from all the broken glass everywhere. So I'm going to have to get a broom or something to, some sort of a container to transport all the glass out. Maybe stick a lock on the door? I don't know. As I say, this place certainly seems to be frequented by a lot by people. So, just want to check the deer. I think that deer definitely is a large animal over there. Where was it last time I came up? Oh yeah, I came up this way. Yeah, there were some outbuildings. Let's go through again. Oh my God, it was only what, a couple of weeks ago I came through here, and it's already, you know, overgrown. You can see all blackberries are reddening. Yeah, we're gonna have a bumper crop soon. Oh dear. See all this section here. The ideal. The only drawback, there's only one problem. There's no fresh water anywhere. You can hide yourself in there, in those woods over there. Same with these old buildings here. What's this? Notebook. Oh, is that someone's notebook? Oh, just a blank notebook. Again, all the rubbish and everything else around here. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure that was up before. Oh no, it was down. Yeah. Oh, there's a fence line over there, so that must be part of the of this area. Let's just go down this way here. God dear, if I was younger I could jump that. Actually, shall I? It's only about 5 foot, 6 foot. Can I jump it? Do I? Oh look, there's a kayak. What the hell? Right. Yeah, it's about 5, 6 foot. Okay. No, I'm not going to do a total standing jump. I'm just going to do a sitting jump. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. When I was in my teens, I would have parkoured that in seconds. Oh dear. Why is there a kayak here? Is that someone fly tipping? Yeah. So interesting what you find in these places here. Yes, interesting. Big fences. I know that's the way out. I think it's the way out. Let's take a look. I know it's the well, obviously it's the road out. Fence line. Where does it go though? I can't remember. I remember the other entrance. Oh, I see some houses through the tree line there. Again, a lot of woodland here. Great for camping. Great for, oh look, someone, a closer look. See out there, it's built a seat and a sort of shelter. I hear more traffic. Shall I go up there and take a look? Let's just see. Oh my God, it's so trashed up here, isn't it? This is what apocalypse would look like, I suppose. Fly tipping everywhere. Oh, rubbish. Just basic rubbish everywhere. And that looks like a water run. It's too steep to be a path. Oh, there's someone's house. Oh, I think I know where we are. It's a lovely, as I said, this is just a lovely little area. People should be making use of it, not trashing it, making use of it. I wonder, could I make a stove out of that? Little fireplace. Yes, houses up there, and trashing everything, dumping their own rubbish over the side. So, oh, really easy to get in and out. Again, fly tippers everywhere around here. Just saw a chair. Right, I know where I... Okay, this chair actually... Oops, lost the video. So I've got a chair, heading on back down. Oh dear. Actually, it's really going to have a good look around these woods. Yeah, when I get back from town tomorrow, I'm going to have a really good rummage around. Do a lot of foraging. Secure that room. Yeah, that room's got to be secured for winter, and obviously bloody trashy kids and everything else. So half a rotten drum there. I wonder if that'll be useful for making a fireplace. Yeah, I think I've got to do, if I'm going to use that building as a sort of base camp, the room's got to be secured, cleaned out and secured, because obviously so many people coming around trashing, just like trashing the place. The other thing is to myself to find some bricks. Ooh. Yeah, find some bricks or something and make a base so I can put a small fire. Not you wouldn't need a big fire in a place like that. Yeah, a big fire in a place like that, in a small room like that, because carbon monoxide, burn the oxygen up. Well, you keep the door open, all right. But, oh my God, someone's had a fire here. There used to be a whole. Why is it they have to do that? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. It doesn't matter that they come and have a climbing club. Have people muck around, have parties and everything else here, but why do they need to burn everything down? Isn't that kind of insane? You're burning your playground, you know? Ooh, what's this? Water. Oh, stagnant water. Well, it's all green, so. There's the fence line. I'm going to assume that's because there's a farm around this side here as well. Yeah, like I said, why do they? I know it's human nature to destroy. Yeah. We like to build and we like to destroy. You know, it's the yin and yang, isn't it? Of everything. Build a sandcastle, then tread on it. So, I don't know. Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Only there were some fruit trees. I mean, blackberries are great. I've seen some beech nuts. Distinct lack of other fruits and stuff there. Well, of course you've got your nettles and everything. So there's deep woods around this side here, but that's private land I think over there. Well, this is private land as well. Look at all this. Again, talking about making that shelter, you know, you could utilise half of this stuff here. You know, you can get some wire cutters and cut sheets of this lot off. Oh, look, they're making steps to get in. Yeah, you see ingenuity, we always find a way. But then again, if they will leave all of the material for them to make steps. Oh dear, this is lovely. Again, the only problem here is water. If there was a water supply somewhere, then I'd be in seventh heaven. Yeah, apart from the landfill site. But they don't work on weekends, I think. But at least the weekends will be quiet, and it's relatively quiet now. You can actually hear some wildlife. Yeah, I'm going to have a good look around these. I've had a look up the top bit, section bit. That's the landfill site. There's a road going that way. That's where they all come down. So there's these woods here that I've got to look through, and the other ones on the top there. Yeah, there's a couple, 3, 4 sections to explore around here. As I say, there should be a river run going through here, down through the landfill site and everything else. So there's a section here, and this section here, there's a big hollow, and that says the road that goes to the landfill site. But over here in this section here, there was a big hollow I've got to explore, and there might be water there. But it's not a great problem because we're quite close to the town, about 30-minute walk, I suppose. If you go through the woods, back through the woods and everything else, or go back on the highway. It might be water or something you could, you know, carry back. Of course, that just leaves a lot of plastic to get rid of, you know. While I'm here, let me just check out this big drum. Can't remember what was in here. Was it oil? Fuel? Ooh, yeah, fuel. By the smell of it. Diesel, maybe. Some of those boxes. Could this be a dogging site? Oh, that's the hollow. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. What's down that way there? There could be water down there. What's this? Again, more clothing. Yeah. Oh, I know, overalls. Because we have a lot of graffiti artists around here. Yeah. Whoop. See, this is all There's the pine trees. That's the walkway. That layer of pine. So this is all. You see all of this? Ideal campsites. Look, even here, right here. Look at this. You can get 2-3 tents in there. Oh dear. Climbing the hill. Oh look, here we are. Let's get up and get you a view. There's the industrial site. Yeah. This is obviously an animal track here. And this could be the culprit. Ooh. What do you reckon? Fox? Badger? Might disturb him. Yeah, this is a cheeky place to put a tent up. Or even a camp will be too open. Well, I suppose you could build a camp here. But definitely a tent here. And nobody would necessarily be the wiser that you're here. I think if we ever have any security guards or anything else like that, they're not going to traipse through the woods. They're just going to check the buildings and get in and out as quickly as possible to earn their security money. Yeah, sign it all off. Yep, didn't see anything. Oh, definitely a dogging site. Well, having said that, it may not be a dogging site, but it is definitely somewhere where people come to have a little bit of fun. Anyway, I don't like the looks of those clouds. Looks like it might start to rain. I'm going to sit down in my chair that I just commandeered. I'll do my shoelaces back up and head on back to the little room, the dark room. Anyway, I'll catch you guys. Just a quick addendum before I oh, what time is it? Oh, it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Before I decide to sort of like settle down, I'm really sweating horrible at the moment. It's very humid at the moment outside. I was just sitting here in this derelict building. I'm just about to play my game, charging. And I was just looking at the broken window and I'm thinking to myself, that's my TV set. Just like regular TV, there's nothing on. Okay. Sometimes something interesting goes past. But generally, just like UK television, absolutely nothing on. Doesn't matter how many channels you've got, nothing worth watching. So yeah, I just go and play my game. That's my daughter, by the way. Just play my game. I'm about to level up to Castle 25. So I'm only about 7 or 8 levels from being one of the masters of the game. Oh God! As I say, we all need some sort of entertainment somehow. I spend a lot of my time walking around, contemplating life and all that, doing some of the things that I missed doing when I was younger and should have had Should have had more interest in it when I was younger. As sometimes we always talk about hindsight and everything else. But anyway, I'm going to entertain myself for a couple of hours, cool down a bit, and settle in for the evening. Get up early in the morning, get over and get all my, regular chores over and done with, and come back and do a bit of foraging. I might go back for a walk to find my missing tripod piece, camera holder piece. I think I know where it is, so I know where I snagged it. At least I've got a couple of beers. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to get those beers now, and I've got some little snacks. As I said, see the flooring here is still got those plastic linos, and even though people like to set fires in these sort of places, it's not very good because it'll give off a lot of toxic fumes and everything else. But there's enough bricks in here, as you can see, to bricks, and there's lots of metal sheeting outside that I could put a proper, and of course I could do a wood base, some metal sheets, then some bricks, maybe another metal sheet or two, and then put your sort of stove heater in on top of that. There's a wooden piece of wood on the window. Yeah, a piece of wood on the window where I could drill a hole, or cut a hole out, like over there. I can cut a hole out, get some ducting again from base camp, and make a smoke a canopy, exhaler. Yeah, as I say, it's a project. It's a winter project. The base camp, that's shack building. This will be base camp 2. This will be commandeering, derelicts and everything else, also for winter. Again, the only drawback here is water, but I'm not worried because there is a town nearby. And there is water, there is actually brooks, because there's a nature reserve just the other side of the landfill site. So, yeah, if you really wanted to, you can go down there and, fill up a couple of 5-litre things and just carry them back up. Yeah, and then do your own filtering and everything else up here. But yeah, I'm surprised. I know it's just humid, but I'm surprisingly warm at the moment. Yeah, I think it's because there's no air, no breeze. Whereas base camp, there's a constant breeze going through, and so I get the chill. We'll soon find out if it gets chilly tonight, though. Anyway, okay, stop boring you. I shall catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, take care now. Evening, guys. It's 20 to 7 in the evening. Yeah, just a quick addendum. Been sitting here really chilling, cooling off, playing my game. I've been sitting in the debris of mankind, and it doesn't really matter, does it? I've got my entertainment. Even so, it still doesn't matter. Even I'm looking at my little window, I can see the birds, I can hear the birds, I can hear movement. Obviously there's wildlife around, and every now and again I hear the sound of the helicopters, that constant, or even at base camp. And I also see the odd plane obviously taking off from Gatwick, because I must be under the flight path here. And I was just sitting here thinking to myself, about the important things in life, and I've been seeing, and I'm really quite peaceful at the moment. I mean, I don't have that M25 constant drone. I mean, yeah, like I said, I can hear the airplanes and all that. The sounds of the animals are brilliant. And apart from my game, there's only one thing going through my mind at the moment, you know? And where do I dig a poo hole? I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, yeah, if this is going to be a base camp, where shall I dig the poo hole? I'm up on the top layer. Shall I mean, you have to dig a poo hole. composting hole, I call it, alright? Yeah, it's a kind of a dilemma. Do I bucket it? Do I bucket it and then carry it down? Do I stick it in plastic bags and leave it around like all the dog poo all your other people? It's yeah. Yeah, it's funny that some of the things that that possibly can go through your head. You know, I mean, the brain is constantly thinking all sorts of thoughts. Everything from the sublime to the ridiculous, you know. What we play with, there's only one thought: where am I going to dig a poo hole? Right, okay, another dilemma to solve, okay? Yeah, I swear. But I am incredibly peaceful here. As I said, I might be sitting in the debris of mankind's excess, you know, failed business or whatever. But it's really quite peaceful, and as I say, I was just kind of missing that constant drone of the motorway traffic. But no, this is really quite nice. Anyway, just a little addendum. I'm going to get back to my game. I decided to open another beer. So yeah, I've got to go to town tomorrow, do my bits and pieces, come back and be peaceful. And that's all. Actually, come to think of it, that might be a problem because I didn't bring any food. I brought some snacks with me, but didn't bring any food, water, and other things. Just that, again, that's incidental. I can always go back to base camp and come back again because I have to do it anyway. But yeah, okay, so wishing you all a good night. Catch you later.